Hey everybody, it's Yigal, and I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about something amazing that happened yesterday. It was mind-blowing, it was exciting, it was something that I had been working on. Let me turn off my notifications here. Um, Something I've been working on for a couple of weeks, and I had the honor of having John Gordon, who is the author of so many books, but one of my favorites is the Power of Positive Leadership, as well as the Energy Bus. I turn this one off too. And he came into our mastermind group and just killed it. Shared such incredible strategies with the mastermind group about how to stay positive during what's happening. Also, just really gave some incredible information. And I want to share one thing with all of you. So first of all, if you're watching this, say hello. Let me know that you're watching so I can say hi back, of course. And he talked about something that I've been thinking about, but he actually said it. And he says, great leaders don't just focus on the problem, they focus on solving the problem. And, you know, that was huge for me. And as we were talking in the mastermind, he said, is there a problem right now? Yes. And can you sit there and, be worried about it and cry about it? And yeah, you can. But the truth is, you've got to take the next step and you've got to go out there and figure out how to solve the problem. Now, we can't solve the virus itself and what's going on, but what you can solve are the inconsistencies in your business. What you can solve are the inconsistencies in your leadership and culture or your marketing and your strategy, right? And that was huge because a lot of people at this moment are just focusing on the problem and they're not focusing on how to solve the problem itself. And when we were talking about that inside the mastermind group, it was incredible because for me, you know, the last couple of weeks, I'm at home. Some of you have probably seen if I do a live, my daughter walks in and, but at the same time, I'm trying to solve problems. I'm trying to say, how do I grow my business? How do I help my clients grow their business as opposed to just thinking, okay, there's a problem. What do we do? This is really rough. We can't solve this thing. So going back to it, you to right, if you're in the comments, are you just focusing on the problem or are you focusing on solving the problem itself? And when you've got that clarity, I was on a call yesterday with Donald Burns, the restaurant coach, who's an awesome guy. And he asked me, he said, Yigal, what do you need to do to lead during this time? I said, the first thing is get clarity. And what clarity is what's not working, right? What's not working in your life? What's not working in your business? What's not working in your systems? What's not working? And sit down and write that out. The moment that you get clarity on what's not working, you can see what the problem is and then think to yourself, okay, how do I solve this problem? How do I go out there and actually find a solution to the problem? An example I gave him yesterday was that I went to order pizza last week before Passover, and I wanted to support a little pizza shop here that's 3 minutes away from my house. So I called and they weren't answering. I knew that they were open, and my thought process was, okay, phones are probably busy. Let me go order online. I went to their website, and the website must be like 5 years old, not user-friendly, not customer-friendly. Ordering the pizza was really tough. It just wasn't an easy process. And I'm tech savvy, right? I'm not the most savvy. I just don't, it should be easy to order a pizza. And unfortunately, I ended up not buying from them and I ordered from Domino's. I know some pizza buffs here are going to kill me for that. But the truth is that they weren't ready to have people ordering mass on their website. They're not looking at their problems at this moment. And who have done the work to say, okay, if I was a customer, what needs to happen? If I was a customer, how would I make this journey even better? If I was a customer, how could I make the ordering easier? How could I make everything more easy for the customer? I'm also in this group here called like the Chula Vista Takeout or East Lake To Go, and all these restaurants are finally marketing themselves. They're talking about, hey, this is what we have today. Check this out. When before, you couldn't see a picture of food up at a restaurant. You couldn't see anything because they were too busy either serving their client and not strategizing, not marketing, not leading what they needed to do. So it wouldn't work. So my wife said, so pizza for lunch or dinner? My answer is for dinner because it's still Passover, honey. So we have to wait till nighttime and we can do dinner. So, but so think about that in your business. What's not working? What's broken, right? Yes, you got to be grateful for what is working and what's happening. But at the same time, really look at what's not working. Get that clarity and then think to yourself, okay, how can I make the customer journey better? If you don't have, if you're in the pawn business, if you don't have a website to sell, you have a big issue. People are going to be scared to walk into businesses for months to come. And if you're not thinking ahead as to how to solve that issue, how do I do that? You're going to have a problem. You've got to think now, take that time now and strategize and say to yourself, if I was a customer, how can I make the customer journey even better? Right? So I want to give something because I heard something on another call that I was on that, I want to serve, I want to lead at this moment. So if you have a brick and mortar store and you want to be coached by me, and I would love to coach somebody live on StreamYard as to how we can help you, grow your business. If you can do it, from home or however you're doing it, shoot me a message, shoot me a DM. And I'd love to give you the opportunity to get 15 minutes and show people what coaching looks like and see how we can improve your business live. And by other people listening to what we're talking about, it might help them improve their business as well. So reach out to me, shoot me a message. The reason why I came up with this, I had 2 people reach out to me yesterday, just saying like, hey, Yigal, you gave me some advice months ago. I never took it. Can you talk, can we have a conversation? So I'm so willing to have a conversation. Let's do this. Let's do this here. And let's make it happen so that what you say and what you're learning, you help other people. So with that said, I'm going to go. I'm going to do more work, going to serve my community. And if you'd like to jump on a live stream with me to get some coaching, let me know. Don't be shy, right? Everybody is hurting right now. Lots of people are going through some tough times. A lot of people are locked down, and leadership takes vulnerability. Leadership takes transparency for you to be able to say like, hey, I need help. And hey, if I can get some help and other people can learn from it, then that's leadership in itself. That's the most beautiful leadership there is. So again, in the comments, I want you to write, are you just looking at the problem or are you solving the problem right now, right? What are you doing? What are you doing at the moment? So I can kind of, guide you guys in the conversation. And then, there's 2 more things after you get that clarity. And this hair's hanging out down here. The hair's getting too long. There's 2 more things after clarity. That's having the courage to do what you know that you need to do, or do what you think needs to be the next move, and being committed to taking that action. Having that commitment to taking that action is crucial. We came out with a magazine for the pawn industry, and we got a lot of news saying like, no, why would you do a magazine? Things are shutting down, and the post office. But it's one of the best things that we've done, being able to hit thousands and thousands of pawn shops with information that's tactical, so that they can implement today to grow their stores, tomorrow. So that's my message: is get clarity. Don't keep on stressing out. Take a moment, breathe in and out, and write down what's not working in your business, right? I see like grocery vendors that were selling to restaurants now selling direct to the consumer and delivering it to them. There's a waffle truck here called What the F Waffles, WTF Waffles. and they're delivering to neighborhoods. Like they're coming out to a neighborhood, delivering food to the houses, and they're crushing it. Find different ways to take payments. Talked about this yesterday, podium payments, for example, where you can send payment by text message, pay the customer walks up to the curb, you hand them the food, or you can hand them their pawn bag, or whatever it is that, like, whatever type of business that you are in, you've got to be able to change with the times. So with that said, get back to work, get back to solving the problem. And if I can help in any way, shoot me a DM and we'll talk soon. Take care.